Special edition.
This is the
House of the Dragon.
This is the special. First of all, guys, welcome back to Popcorn Culture. This is your host, Chris, my co-host, Miguel, and this week, well, actually every week, we are going to start
every week
doing
for the next 8 weeks?
I think so, something like that. We're going to start implementing
House of the Dragon
weekly
review.
House
of the Dragon capsule culture.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, popcorn culture.
Popcorn culture. So why we're doing this, again, you already know on our page, we're doing popcorn culture as reviews, not just movies, but TV shows. And if there's a specific TV show that you guys want us to review, maybe we'll get into it. And
1 week away for X-Men season 2.
Oh man,
so we're gonna have to do that.
That's gonna be awesome. But so this episode realistically is about and only about House of Dragons. And for people that are Game of Thrones lovers, let me tell you
something.
Yes. Look, for people that know me, like, I love stuff with dragons. I love stuff with like knights and stuff like that. But I absolutely loved and hated this fucking episode.
I mean, I'm like in the middle ground. I wouldn't say that I loved it, but I also wouldn't say that I hated it. I thought it was a very good episode. It was a great episode.
It was a great episode in the sense that it's preparing us. First of all, let's start from the beginning. The fact that the intro started with war drums to the original iconic soundtrack is fucking, like, it just puts chills on my fucking spine.
Setting the tone for the war that's to come.
Getting fucking ready. Like, we've been waiting for this since episode 1 of season 1 that we know there's a war coming. It's been talked about for centuries and Game of Thrones or whatever the case is.
Well, the story's been told.
Yes.
Because we're watching, it's the prequel.
Yeah, it's in a sense that, for people that watch Game of Thrones, it's something that they told
talked
us
about
an ancient tale, and this what happened years ago. I mean, well, fucking decades and decades, over 100 years or whatever.
I think it's set 200 and like something like that. But 200 some odd years before Game of Thrones.
But seeing it come to life, it's like, oh man, it's so fucking cool.
I think that dagger that they tried to kill
it carried on.
Bran was there.
Well, when we saw episode 1, and even that first season 1, and you see it, it's like, oh my god, they talked about this.
There goes that dagger.
Yo, it's so fucking cool. But listen, like, about the review, like, all right, look, the episode was amazing. For people that already caught up, or haven't caught up, you need to catch up. Like, this is a love and
maybe
hate
don't watch the rest of this if you haven't.
Yeah, if you haven't watched, spoiler, if you haven't watched the episode yet, do not watch this. But how did you? So I'm gonna tell you how I honestly felt about the episode. I loved it and hated it.
Yeah.
Not hated it I loved it because of what it showed, and it's prepping us. It's giving us the background of the war on the sea with the main character, and I'm really bad with names, but with the main.
Right. I got a reference.
Supposedly they might even give her a spin-off, and I'm kind of curious about that, just because again, she's very, very good when it comes to, she's known in the sea for destruction, for wars and winning stuff, and I like how they're setting the tone, like starting with that. And just giving us enough that we're able to enjoy, and then most likely the next episode is going to be a lot of emotion behind it, and just again, anger and
Talia. I think it's Talia.
And it's just prepping us for the big war that's coming.
Yeah.
Now, what I hated is the fact that I just don't understand why the writer continuously wants to fuck us over, in the sense that he just wants to get rid of all the fucking good guys.
Well, that's just Game of Thrones. You know what I mean?
This is it's fucked up.
You should already know not to fall in love with
I know, but we do.
I mean, of course, because they do a very good job of making us fall in love with characters.
Yo, when they kill when they killed her older son.
Jace,
Yeah.
Jaceres.
First of all, even before that, the thing with me and dragons is like, all right, it's like in a sense like you when you watch a movie or a show with a dog and like, oh my god, please don't fucking hurt the dog. Like, oh, like I get so like pissed off about it. Or a horse, right? Please don't hurt hurt the horse. So in this case would be the dragon.
Right, right.
So even taking it
I like
back
the
to
memes.
Game of
I would the shit out of a dragon.
yo. Even in Game of Thrones time when they would hurt Daenerys' dragon. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going? It's like I'm pulling out whatever fucking hair I have left on my scalp.
I mean, that ice dragon was epic.
That shit was cool the way he got up afterwards.
Yeah.
But it pisses me off. You see them like scream like in pain and like agony with like what's going on and like yo,
Okay,
like
so
why?
focus back to
Okay, back to that. So seeing the dragon first get hit with the spear, automatically I'm over here with anxiety. I'm rocking back and forth on the bed. I'm like, yo,
Wait,
what
so
the fuck is going?
You jump straight to that. What about when he made the decision to
Keep the
to lock his mom in the room so she can't get out and do anything?
it just fucks over the guard because now the guard is committing treason. The guard should know. In a sense,
yeah.
I understand that he's the prince.
Yeah.
So as a guard and king's guard or whatever, you need to obey. But at the same time, it's like you need to obey who's in charge.
Yeah,
which is the queen. But you also can't say no to the prince. So
yeah,
he's in a tough situation.
Jace also reminded him of his vow and how he took an oath to protect the queen, even from herself.
I get that. But what's gonna end up happening is now he committed treason, took an order from that wasn't the queen, and he'll probably explain that. But he's gonna most likely die.
Yeah, she'll probably definitely.
So he did that. He did that for nothing.
Kill him. I mean, it's unfortunate that he was taken out the way that he was at the end of the episode. Also, I'd like to point out that he was, and maybe this was prominent in in season 2, but it dawned on me in this episode that Jace was giving like Jon Snow vibes.
He was.
He looks a lot like Jon Snow.
But it doesn't matter if you're not alive anymore. Which we'll get to that in a minute, but he should have never done that. And I understand the whole protection of his mom and like this and that. Like,
yeah, but he's also like trying to go hard for her. Like
I get that. Like he's young and he's like he wants to show his mom like, Mom, I can do this.
Right.
Like
he wants to be king.
And look what happens. A dead king at that.
But I mean, also there were other things that aided in his downfall. Like what's her name? Bethany. Or I'm sorry, that's her real name. Lady Bela. No, not her. Sorry, wrong one.
There's too many names. Like
they're all so fucking confusing.
It's
sometimes.
all and then the thirds, the fourth, the 54.
Right. But the one sister that went and tried to tame Sheep Stealer.
Oh, she was pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah.
I understand that she was trying to take over, but
I don't think she was trying to take over, but she was trying to do her part in helping and fighting for the cause.
Well, no, which I respect that to an extent, but because also like that, the preparing for what's going on, and I get the situation at the timing and everything, and she finally had the courage to kind of like step on Sheepstalker, right?
Sheep Stealer.
I keep on saying Sheepstalker. Sheep Stealer, right? And then having trying her best to like not have that fear is cool to see.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I think it was great the way she like worked up the courage, even though like you could see how afraid she was, but she was like fighting through that fear to tame this wild dragon.
Yeah.
Which also I think that's really dope too, how like there's this dragon that nobody could tame and it's out there just in the wild.
Yeah. I mean, and it really shows, I guess the way they designed it as well is like, it really shows I guess like again a wild dragon, how he looks different,
Right.
right? Like all fucked up, beat up,
But he's
snout a little
also
bit back.
now, I think now he's the biggest
Oh yes, he
dragon,
is. Yes,
right?
yes. Yo, and then even like getting to the sheep stealer ended up like trying to go after these dragons and like
Well,
again
because
not
you know
understanding
they talked about why he did that, right? Because you know he's this wild dragon, and
Yeah.
like she took him out literally from the wild directly into a war
Yeah,
zone,
in a sense
and so
confused, like what's going on.
yeah, exactly. He reacted to that, you know. So he was like, you know, fighting to like defend himself,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
I mean, it's unfortunate. Look again, it was a very emotional episode in a sense of like anger for me. I did love the episode. They start off with a bang, like I said. And even me worrying about like, yo, is you know, in the boat scenes, right? Like,
I think that was also really, really dope too. The way they, you know, sort of focused on the war on the sea,
Yeah.
and the sea snake, you know, and his nemesis.
which is great, and it's a great starter to
Yeah.
the season.
Right, right.
They're not giving us. I don't like the whole like. Don't give me all your eggs in one basket. I want you to give me a little bit at a time. But they gave enough. Where
I mean,
like,
they opened up with a bang
That's what I'm
because
saying, they gave enough.
they basically started with a fucking all out war.
yeah,
You know, the beginning of the war, the great war that's to come.
yeah.
But I thought it was real dope how the sea snake navigated his way through
Oh, yo,
through that.
that gave me Captain Jack Sparrow vibes. 100%. Tell me no.
No,
Did you ever watch Captain?
of course I did.
Okay, I was getting.
Of course I saw Pirates of the Caribbean.
Him directing where to go, taking control and stuff like that, or just knowing the sea like that. Come on, that didn't give you.
I mean, they don't call him the sea snake for no reason.
I just replace his name with Captain Jack Sparrow. That's it. Anyways,
I
I was worried that his son was gonna get killed.
right. I mean, you know,
what the fuck, man? This episode was
he-
just anxiety,
he didn't,
man.
you know, so he's probably gonna have his glow up and his come up within the. You know,
I say just let your hair grow out and stop fucking shaving that shit,
he might,
and just
You
start
know,
showing your true colors.
but we also know he's probably gonna die. Because
Oh, man.
you know,
I want to like knock on the guy's door. I'm like, yo, why do you? How about you start writing about the bad guys fucking dying all the time? How about you start doing that?
I mean, they die too, because you know,
No, man, like it's just too much. It was a very, like I said, it was a very emotional episode, and I mean, I fucking hated it,
but you loved it.
but I loved it.
Yeah,
But I hated it.
but you loved it more.
I
mean-
no, I loved it. I can't say that I loved it more than hate it. I think I hated it more than loved it because of the surprising of what to expect. Like I didn't expect again. What's his name? The son. I keep forgetting
Jace.
names. Jace's dragon to get shot the first time. Cool. Then I started fucking panicking, and then it broke free because the other dragon helped out. Cool.
Right.
You know, go help him out. Whatever. Then things start going happening again. I'm like, all right, cool. That was so close. And then he gets hit again, but this time in the belly, and you start seeing she released the anchor. You start seeing the anchor pull him down, and then Jason was like, yo, like fly up, and all you see is like the anchor, just the weight, just pull his belly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm over here losing it. Like, yo, fucking pissed.
You're that guy when you at the watch party that is fucking.
I'm fucking losing it, but it's only with I don't know if it's only with that show. I gotta start like paying attention more if it's any other show. But like if I see any good guys getting fucked up or whatever, like it's like damn, I don't want that shit to happen. But it's like this
Well,
was
of course.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not for
you know,
kids.
it
Not for
obviously.
kids. This is fucking. I mean,
Obviously.
some kids watch it, but
Yeah.
probably do. But then you see you see the dragon just drowning.
Yeah.
It's like you're gasping for air, and I'm like, yo, please just fucking just something happen. Just go up there. And then whatever, he died.
Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna die the way that he did. That kind of caught me off guard when that arrow just like flew right into his neck.
We're gonna
And
get
then-
to that next. Oh
and
my
then
god.
the other two just kind of like
Look,
that
when his dragon went down, and then you see the camera change to his the lock that he had, the latch. I'm like, here we go. This guy's gonna go down with the ship, right? I mean, with the dragon.
Yeah.
Right, now he's gonna drown too.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. He got himself latched out, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, all right. Please tell me the worst is over, done. All right, nothing happens. Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
yo, my face instantly like this, like, oh. And then again, he gets shot again with an arrow,
Yeah.
and then he twists a little bit, and then right in the fucking neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I fucking lost it, bro. I genuinely, I'm like, yo, I fucking hate this show.
I also don't know that I felt as strong as you do about Jace because
I don't really
you know,
care for it's just the command, and again, a good guy. The things you want to see people win, like you want to see the Targaryens win,
right.
And I know we know history, but it's like it brings me back to like fucking Game of Thrones when the Lannisters just kept on fucking winning on everything. It pisses me the fuck off.
I mean, that's the show. They have a knack for pissing us off, you know. The dragon fights, I mean, not the dragon fights, but the dragons just in the episode was just I was loving it. The way
yeah.
because in Game of Thrones canon, we wanted to see more dragons, but obviously there was only 3.
Yeah. I remember there was a time when they said how can that happen, like how much money they spend on these episodes,
right? I mean, it's a lot of VFX
to see a lot of dragons on screen. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
And listen, they were detailed.
Mm-hmm.
They spent a lot of money on all that stuff. So I can't even imagine like imagine a whole war. Like that was a mini war.
Now what about what's his? There's Rhaegar, where he's
what about
kissing his mom.
That's some fucking weird creepy shit, man.
But also, we can't be surprised by that because
because it still happens to this day.
Well, it's the Targaryen way,
So when people do incest, it's still in 2026. It's still Targaryen.
We're not talking about real life. We're talking about this fiction world. All right.
Yeah. Well, this is also real life, apparently.
Well, we're not talking about that.
But anyways, go ahead.
Continue. What's his name? Rhaenyra is in love with her fucking uncle.
Uncle, yeah.
So
in a sense, they kept the bloodline with bloodline, and it's like it is
in their eyes. That's keeping the bloodline pure.
Yeah, I just I don't know, man. This show's very, very. It's a great show, but it's a very angry, depression, fucked up show. All right, guys. So that's it for this episode. Again, we're doing weekly. We're gonna try our best to do weekly reviews on this actual show, just because we love the show, we enjoy the show, and to kind of keep pop culture alive. So let us know what else you want to talk about. Let us know if we missed any details. You want to add any details? I know there's a lot to talk about, but we're definitely gonna make a full...
hit us in the comments with your thoughts on this episode. And let's keep the conversation going.
Yeah,
looking forward to episode 2.
We're probably gonna have a huge breakdown later on, like when the whole season's done.
Yeah.
Maybe even get a third person to kind of talk about how they felt.
And
but
maybe we can do a finale live podcast.
That would be sick.
Pre-show and everything.
That would be sick because we did talk about something that I'm gonna try to make happen, but there's some money involved. But see if we can make it happen. But
donate to our cause. Help us out.
we're not that big yet, but one day. But guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Peace.